Hello everyone, this is the Tin Man from Oz, and I just thought I'd make a little video to show off my home base in ARK Scorched Earth. I've turned up a few things in the game, the experience growth, the gathering, taming and that sort of thing. Makes it a little easier. And I did cheat a couple of times to respawn a creature that got killed and then to spawn items that I need for raising dragons. I do have the ability to get those items on my own, but it's a frustrating nightmare. But anyway, I'll do a bit of an aerial survey first. Not a hugely good view anyway, but I wanted to show off what dragons look like because, he is gorgeous. So that's my house. You've got the two buildings and the greenhouse in the middle. One building's kinda the utility shed. The other building's the main living quarters. But anyway, we'll park in. Damn it, he's not getting the boosted experience there. Oh well, I can fix that later. Anyway, we'll start with the utility shed. So, the reason it's the utility shed primarily is because it's got the generator in it, which doesn't need any repairs at the moment. Good. I haven't got anything else in here really. I'm going around putting stuff in, but it's more as I need it. In here I've got a store of things to repair the generator. I've got a store of gasoline in case the generator's running low, but it's looking good for now. So anyway, these rooms are all sealed, so they're protected from the extreme weather. And then I just wanted to flatten off the building, so I added the little doorways. Got a balcony there, I kind of like it. Anyway, this room here is my incubating room. If you know me on Facebook and you saw the photo of my egg on fire, it wasn't here, but the air conditioners are much easier and cleaner looking option for doing that. A couple of fridges to store dragon eggs, but I don't have the spare time to patch all my eggs at the moment to get one of each of the different kinds. Little males as well, so I need a female. These rooms I haven't done anything with either. I'm thinking I'll make these some sort of storage room or things appropriate to this room. I don't know. Figure that out. Alright. Anyway, we've got the feeding trough just there for berries. All my meat eaters have their own stash of meat, but the herbivores get the berries from the tank there. Got plenty of compost bins for my garden, which is inside the greenhouse here. Greenhouse cupboard is to store spare seeds and also spare fertilizer. I like to keep 2 bags of fertilizer in each plot, that way when one runs out you've still got plenty of time before the other one does. And they're all growing quite nicely. I've got my cooking pot outside just here. One other thing I should probably show off. My irrigation and electricity. Now that power's coming down from the generator upstairs, and that is actually hooked into the water underneath the foundations. So that pipe runs into there. There's 2 splits to it. One goes into the water tank in the middle of my garden, so I've got an emergency supply of water if any of the pipes get broken. The other one goes up there to my irrigation and then leads into my main house. Meanwhile, the power also feeds across to the main house via the line up the top there. So anyway, downstairs area. We have the main living quarters, and this was the first building that I built. Everything kind of grew up around that. But my plant stuff wood, thatch, fibre, my mineral stuff, sand and clay, flint and stone, animal based stuff, skins, silk, pelt and hide, and over here is the miscellaneous vegetable, miscellaneous animal and miscellaneous mineral products. Then we've got, this is my fridge for berries, fridge for meats, fridge for narcotics ingredients, and the fridge for, oh, my veggies are looking a bit low. Well, that was for my veggies, but it's been a while since I've topped them up, so, and that's a spark powder container. I've got Jerry up there to let me know if the weather's going to turn. Looks pretty funky in his purple bandana. Yeah, water coming through so we can refill water bottles and that here. I've actually got spare canteens, just picked them up out in the world, so why not. And then furnaces, metal workbench, preserving salts in there. Preserving salts aren't as useful as I thought they would be, but yeah, I've got some. So that's the main floor. And, oh yeah, windows. But I never open them. I'm tempted to change those to walls, but that means fiddling around with resources and blah blah, I can't be bothered. So anyway, this time we'll show off how these work. So on each side we've got a veranda, and that leads inside. And same on this side. Then here we've got the back entrance, and that's the little enclosed area as well. But this one is my sort of bigger stuff. So I've got my fabricator here, chemistry set there, which is very handy for making narcotic at the end game. It costs less and you can make it in bigger bulks quicker. This is my fridge for my foods. Plenty more veggies stored in here. This fridge is for my narcotic stuff. So if anyone wants to join me for a game, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start you making narcotics at the chemistry set. And then once you're done, you should have mountains of levels. And this is some field items that I've got to spare, that I've picked up in drops. I haven't found anywhere to put the oil pumps yet, but doesn't really matter. I've got mountains of oil. Because the resource gathering has turned up, the oil jug bugs drop like 16 when they're fat. And this one's my favourite cabinet, the gun cabinet. So, fabricated pistol, assault rifle, rocket launcher. Pistol's got a silencer, the assault rifle's got a laser sight, and the rocket launcher is loaded with homing rockets. So then I've got my trank gun, which I don't actually use. I've got plenty of bullets. That's essentially 5 clips of pistol ammo to spare, and then 5 clips of assault rifle ammo, and then spare 2 rockets. Got plenty of arrows there. I've been picking them up. Some attachments, some grenades, plenty of narco, and I've been killing Argents, so this is where I keep the talons. And then this, and the same with the other building, leads upstairs. This place is called Titan View because, well, there's the Titan. You can view it. And if I've got time, this video may cut out before I make it, but we're right in the middle of the map there, Titan View, but right out on the left-hand side in the west is Dragon Gate. That's where I was going to catch dragons to milk. So let's see if we can get out there fast enough. Anyway, a few of the landmarks. This mountain started out being pretty good for metal, obsidian and crystal. Although now that I've got my dragon, I can range quite much further and carry a bit more, so I don't really go there too much anymore. this mountain up ahead here usually has a high density metal vein on it, so I'll do my metal grinding here, grab 400 metal, raw metal, take that back, start it smelting, come back, can usually get 3 trips out of one. Yeah, it hasn't grown back yet, neither is the obsidian. Alright, but now let's head to Dragon Gate. So the design of this place is a bit dodge, and I'm probably going to try and fix it up sometime, but it took a while to make, and it works. It's essentially a tunnel of mammoth stone gates, and either end has doors, and you'll get a dragon chaser. It'll come in one end, and then as you're flying out the other end, you close that door and block it in at one end. And then if you're really quick, you can fly around to the other end and close the other door on it. Problem is, if you get a fire dragon on you, one blast of fire and that'll kill your bird or kill you. And lightning dragons, you don't even bother with them. So anyway, where is it? There it is. Takes a while to spawn in, but yeah. So this is the Dragon Gate. And just over here, we have a little outpost. Oh god. Yeah, screw it. Alright, so this place I set up just so that if it's night time I can wait until daytime, because trying to trap dragons during the night is next to impossible. So I've got my well, water set up, come inside, and we've got a few other amenities of home, plenty of storage for all the things that I can need and can pick up around here, and plenty of fridge space. They're still running. Oh wow. I loaded them up when I first built this place and haven't looked at it since. But yeah, so that's what I've done so far in ARK. Next job is probably going to be to, I don't know, get some more weapons and go and find the dungeons. If anyone ever wants to join me, drop me a line here, on Twitter, or if you know me, you know the usual contact channels. Hope you enjoyed.